Hello, hello. If you're watching, feel free to drop in and say where you're watching from. I'm just going to get started in a minute. And I'm pretty chill, pretty tired out after my week, but I'm just going to do like a really chill stream and create some fun digital backgrounds. I'm actually kind of doing a mashup. I'm doing my new marble brushes plus I'm mashing them up with my Galaxy collection, and I think it could be really cool to do some kind of crystal galaxy sort of mashup. And I kind of played with this a little bit whenever I was introducing these brushes. Um, hey Sylvie, oh goodness, I'm zooming in here. Glad to see you. Glad hopefully everything is going well in Texas. Yeah, I just wanted to chill out. After yesterday's stream, it was pretty intense, I guess, like very goal oriented. So today I'm just doing chill, but I kind of wanted to share some tips that might help you guys to make some really cool mystical backgrounds like this. And so what I did was of course, I'm using my pattern stamp technique, my multicolor color blending brushes. If you're not familiar, I've got a foundation tutorial down below. And so I'm using some color palettes that I created from stones. And I am playing with my galaxy brushes and my marble brushes, but also putting in some layer styles that my stone inspired layer styles. So um, just if you're new to this, if you're new to my techniques and everything, I've got the foundation tutorials listed below. So I always just kind of want to get that out of the way because like I don't go over it every time, but it's really cool and I really had fun building this up and I feel like it's very like galactic kind of, but it's also amethyst inspired and it's got a little gold in there and it's kind of got some crystal and I think these would be really fun digital backgrounds. I wasn't even planning to make anything when I made this and I made this afternoon and I was just like, oh, I love it. Like the brushes make it so easy. Honestly, all it is just layering some brush strokes. So easy. But I think that these would be really, like something like this would be really cool for, what do you call it? Like horoscope or something like that, or, quote graphics, something very deep. And it just kind of an abstracted take on kind of those galaxy sort of things, galaxy images and everything. Just like fun. So I'm gonna make something like this. So let me and basically I just did this. What did I do? Like 2000 by 2000. And I started with a dark background and I'm building on top of that. So I think what I'm gonna do is, let's see, our window arrange to a vertical. We're going to leave this over here for inspo. I just love how it turned out. So what I was going to do, because I've already done the amethyst one, I'm going to do like another stone one. So um, I think I will go first to, let's see here. Now just, I'm using my what do you call it? Actually, I'm mashing up quite a few products. So I'm going to be using my color blends that are from oh gosh, the Jewel and Gemstone Brush Studio. So I think for this one, I'm going to start with Sapphire because that's pretty classic for doing, kind of galaxy, whatever. And so I'm going to be giving you some tips on some of the brushes. I'm going to do my multicolor buns, but some of them I'm going to apply a layer style. So it's in this, well, adding up that we create some really cool things. So yeah, let's just get started. We're going to go Sapphire. So I am going to fill my background swatches. I actually have jewel colored swatches here, so I'm just going to go with go ahead and put this background on a deep blue, but I don't think that's deep enough for me, so I'm going to go even deeper. So somewhere down here. And okay, we need to see the whole thing. I just want my pretty amethyst over here. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of something, I want to make sure that I have something nice. So if somebody jumps on that, they can see like, oh yeah, we're gonna make something nice. So let's see here. Gonna put a new, I've got a new layer above it. And so let's just zoom out too. It's like 33%. And we have got, first of all, we're grabbing our pattern stamp tool. And I think I'll just start with this deep dark color blend here. And of course, as we do the brushstroke, all the colors in this color blend are going to be coming out of my coming out of the brush. So it's really fun. And so let's see here. I'm actually working on a big freebie bundle, which I've been meaning to do for a long time. I think it will be fun. Okay. I've got the wrong brushes all open, so let me close my tie-dyes. I'm going to get my Galaxy brushes out, and then I'm going to get my Marble Metamorphosis brushes out. And in case you guys haven't seen, the Galaxy ones are really nice too. Let me just show you them. They both really work really well together. So here's some of the multicolor brush strokes from the Galaxy collection. And oh, good grief. I especially love, I think my favorite is brush number 20. It's got all these like little bursts inside of it, but all the colors that are in your color palette are going to come out in these amazing different ways. So these are really fun to like layer up. And these got some kind of softer brush strokes. Of course, there's wet brush strokes, and here's kind of more stars, and they're fun to layer up and have fun with. So we're going to be doing those. And then of course the new marble brushes that I just released, and all of my Behance subscribers get those. But I kind of played with something like this before. Here's kind of a close-up. So we're just layering things, and it looks quite complicated, but it's really not so much to create it. So I'm just going to kind of play around and see, you know, what happens with my marble. So here I might just change it up so I can kind of see some jitter. So I'll take one of my, not marble, sorry, one of my sapphire color palettes. And so let's just look at some of the brush strokes and kind of see what we got going on here. So let me move this over here. So that's brush number 3. I really like playing with that brush here because it looks like very kind of wet. It's just super fun. So, you know, I just kind of start by putting a couple brush strokes down, and then I'll just kind of build up around it and all of that. But one thing though that I will show you, so this is, it's interesting to see the difference, but I do a mixture of both. So here I'm using my multicolor brush, and I'm using this sapphire color palette here, okay? So all those colors are coming out, and it's looking very depth, like a lot of depth, very cool and everything. But I could also, I've also created crystal layer styles to match those. And let me just show you really quick if I could find the sapphire one, kind of the matching layer style. I think it's maybe 7. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Because this corresponds to it. So this is with the layer style. So that's, it gives it a different vibe. You don't, when the layer style is applied, that's got a crystal, like a raw crystal inspired look. It's cool. I like to play with it and, you know, kind of do a back and forth, but you don't see like the brush details as much anymore. So I like playing with a little bit of both and then building it up and just seeing how it comes together. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and then let's see here. So we'll just play around here and put a couple different brush strokes in. And then I'm just kind of building up sort of a nebula sort of thing. But it's funny because I'm using a marble brush. It's not even like a Galaxy brush. So there's number 2 marble. So that's a starting point, you know. And then now I think I'll go ahead and, what should I do? I'll make a new layer. And now I'll grab a different one. like maybe something lighter. So I'll go over here to number 5. And then now maybe I'm going to pop over to my Galaxy collection and see how some of these brushes look. So I'll just kind of play. These ones are more like, the first couple of them are not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some of the like fuzzy sort of ones. Let's see here. But it's fun to just see what, play around with them. I'm using sapphire things. Of course, I could go ahead and apply one of my sapphire layer styles. That's kind of interesting. But it's just all about experimentation. So, there's no right or wrong. This I kind of like. This 13, it's got kind of a dry sort of texture. And where is the one that I love? I think, 20. This one, it's so gorgeous. I'm going to zoom in here. So all the colors are coming out, whichever colors you choose, they're going to come out of that brush like that. So it's really fun to play around with that. It's quite bold. Maybe I'll do this one. So yeah, I think I want something not as bright though, to be fair. And sometimes like here I mix different, color palettes, but I might want to stay, all in the same one. I don't know. So let's just, I feel like I need maybe some marble. Okay, I'm just going to go with, that's cool. 23. I'm just going to kind of play a little bit. So, and I've got my whole thing here. So, okay, yeah. Mainly I'm just, I'll leave kind of some of the sides, empty. And then, just kind of try to have something going on in the center here. So now I think what I'll do is I'll make a new layer, and I'm going to go ahead and apply one of my Celestial Gold Mine layer styles. So I already have them over here, which they're special gold textures that I've already, created a layer style out of, which allows me to make some really cool instant gold effects and stuff. And I think I'm going to go back to the marble and kind of play around and add some gold into these layers. So I really like 3 with the gold because it's getting some, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. You see, it doesn't start out like much, but you just start adding just a little bit, and all of a sudden you're getting all this like depth in here, and it's just looking really cool. So sometimes it looks dumb, I mean, like just to start, but I just like kind of building it up and creating some abstract, and I like how it's going. So they're just abstract, and just there's no right or wrong answers, so I just want something easy and abstract. Sometimes even me, I'm like, oh, thank you so much, Sylvie. Sometimes even me, I'm like pressuring myself going, oh, it's so easy when I'm on my own, but then I'm on like live and I'm going like, if it doesn't look perfect straight away, I'm all like, oh my God, should I even be up here? But anyway, whatever. So that was brush 3. I should probably write these on here, marble 3. But, oh, and I'm going to save my work. That's always a good thing. What is this, sapphire? Okay. So, but it's getting some absolutely beautiful depth and detail, and I think it looks magical. Even I'm tooting my own horn, but it's cool. And then don't forget, you can also like flip through the different layers, the gold layer styles, and it's always going to be different. And these are just a few of the ones I have. I have like the Celestial Gold Mine, is my absolute go-to for the golds these days. It's my favorite. And let's see here. I'm going to make a new layer. And then now I want some of those I want some of the harsher marble lines. So I'm going to go here to my pattern stamp tool. I'm going to get like a lighter blend here of the sapphire palettes. I'm like mixing up all my words. And then play with some of these marble brushes. So I'm going to zoom in here. So I'm just going to kind of make like a soft amorphous sort of blob in the center, but I'm just building it up. So that's cool. I'm loving that. Maybe I put a couple on the top. This is marble 24. I don't want to add too much. So what I might do is, let's see here. I'm going to delete that. I didn't use that. Make a new layer underneath and kind of add some behind. I don't want to do too much with this brush because it can kind of like add up fast. That's cool. So, okay, I'm liking this. Very cool. Save. So we're picking up this nice, beautiful depth and texture. And then now I might want to add a little bit of layer styles, crystal layer styles. And so I think I'm going to put it maybe above this one because that's a little bit strong. So I'll make a new layer. And I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pick a sapphire layer style. Let me look at kind of what tone I want. I might do I'll try this number 2. The good thing about the layer styles is that I can change at any time. So I'm going to put sapphire 2. Go ahead and I'm going to put that layer style on before I start drawing. And then I can play around with brush strokes and just see kind of like if there's anything that looks nice. So we're going to have a little zoom in here. Now I won't use it for these little like starry bits because the layer style you need enough of the brush stroke that you can actually see it. And so I would want something that's like fluffy and not just like little like this, because with this I can't really see the layer style. I might as well just use the color blends or whatever. Something like that is maybe enough. This is kind of cool with that. I kind of like this one, this galaxy one I like. It's very like kind of crazy. Let me go back to my marble. So I'm just going to experiment until I like that. Oh, is that 3 again? Am I using, no, that's 18. And, oh, I should have my flippin' marble. What I need is my brush charts open because I just made these brushes. So I'm just like, here it is. I still don't know them, like by heart. Let's zoom these here. So you can kind of see what's going on. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Kind of like this one. 8 looks really kind of cool. 8, 12. Something that's got those like a more stronger lines in it, I think is quite nice. And then do I have my brush charts for Galaxy? I think I don't. I have to get those anyway. Yeah, that's another thing I'm like working on, trying to get things like more organized for the new year. Which one was I just looking at? 20 is super cool. Oh, 24 super cool. 8. All right. I guess I could just start painting and see how it goes. Ooh, that's fun. I like 8. 8, I'm going to look at 8 and 12, although 8, I think has a little bit more coverage. So that's quite cool. I'm loving that. Looks pretty. Yay. It's so pretty. Why is it so pretty? I might even have to like put some like dark in between them too, so that I can kind of have some, I don't know, I'm going to put this one over here because I like having some dark spaces, even how that kind of worked out. So I might need to do a little bit of the same thing. So I've got that here. That's cool. I like that. I think that's enough. And what's cool is, okay, so I have jewel style. I could, the fun thing about that is I can change this layer style if I want anytime. So that's a little bit, so I can, I think I had it on 2. I could have it on 3, 4. And if we zoom in, we'll see all the different ones. And these, that one's quite nice. These were all, I hand digital painted these in Photoshop, and they're meant to look like crystal, raw crystal layer styles. So that is cool. I'm gonna go leave that there, but I kind of want to reintroduce some darkness in here. I feel like it's all kind of getting a little bit mixed together. So, what I might do is make a new layer, and maybe I'll take like a 1-color brush and take that dark blue, because of course I can even do these in a 1-color. Maybe paint some darkness. This is brush 7. Oh, this is kind of fun because this is like kind of a line brush, but I kind of like how it's cutting out some bits in here. That's kind of fun. And what I could do is make a new layer underneath it, put some gold, and then maybe follow that same path. I don't know. Where is it? So anyway, it's super abstract, but maybe my other one is like a little bit more success. Maybe that's too much. Okay, maybe I'll put some gold there, but I'm gonna put, let's see here. Yeah, like it's funny how sometimes things like, I feel like this one, I don't know why, it's just a bit more successful. This one is getting a little bit blurry, I don't know. Let's see, what am I gonna do? I want to add some gold though here, so I'm gonna get a different brush, some marbeliciousness, and just kind of add some fun. I like that harshness there. And let's see here. I've got that. And I think I'll put a new layer above this and maybe just take out my old gradient and put some gradient kind of to hide some of that. So whatevs. All right, so let's see here. Let's save this. And then maybe I'm tired of working on this one for a while. This one, I think I added like a little bit more like lights. Oh, and one thing though that I did do is I added some kind of like gradient lights in the background. That's also something that kind of made it a little bit more vibrant. And I wanted to keep it editable, so I put it as a color fill layer. So I could just go here, maybe I need that, something like that. So let's do it on the layer above here. Let's make a different color fill. Let's not gradient, swatches. I'll get like a lighter blue. Okay, we're going to make sure that that's all the way, the background has no color, or it's the, what do you call it? The layer mask is black so that we don't see it. And then I'll just take my gradient tool, and I've got my gradient as foreground to transparent. So it's gonna, if I put like this, it'll make, like a little burst of this color. So I can introduce some color, but I do not love that color right now. So, but I thought I would just add in, maybe I don't love, that's kind of nice. Added some kind of glow somewhere. Yeah. All right. And do we want to take down this black thing here? I don't know. Oh, the last thing though that I'll put, and I'm just going to leave it because I'm just like, whatever. I just want some stars. So I think I will get some from my Galaxy brushes. I want some little starries. Those are fun. Not there, not that. Like some sparkly meteor stars. Here's more. Here might be like kind of nice. Those are kind of fun. Anyway, not as successful as my amethyst. I think my amethyst was like really bay right now, but I'm gonna move on to a different one. And I like how it's kind of like enclosed. This one I like, and I also, so I have to kind of analyze like what I like about it. So I like that it has that little bit of space, a little bit of breathing room around different things. So this one maybe got a little bit, I'm like, it looks kind of dumb, but whatever. Okay. Anyway, that's the idea. So we're just going to go with it. I'm like, I'm moving on, and I'm going to do a couple more while I'm online. Why not? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate these because that way I already have these colors filled. So I'm just going to grab all those, duplicate these layers into a new document, click OK, and I'll just go ahead and cut these whenever, yeah, so that it's black so they're not showing. And which color am I going to use? Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the darks first. Oh, emerald might be nice. Emerald might be nice. I don't know why my things got messed up here. My organizing here of the, I don't know if I have them. Oh, custom group name. There we go. So let's get some emerald styles. All right, let's get our emerald on and see how it goes. I'm gonna get a dark background, but I'm gonna need it darker. Somewhere down there, because it's like the darkness. And let's see here. Let's get my color palettes. That's Peridot. No. All right, we're getting emerald. Something like this. And let's just see how oh, I'm going to make a new layer above this. Okay, so it's kind of a mix-up of like crystals and like, I like this. It's like crystal colors, galaxy, marble, all kind of stuff. I think I'm going to start with the marble because that's my new baby. The thing is that I feel like these are like a bit too light. I might have to take the, oop, that's 7, that's too much. Okay. Maybe I'll take that background darker. Yeah, because I really want to feel the, let's see, that's 8. I already used that brush, so I feel like I need to use different. 12. Make it bigger here. Okay, that's kind of nice. I need to leave space though. I have to remember that. Okay, so this is, I'm using light pressure and I'm using marble brush number 12. And kind of do like that. Okay, and then I think I'm just going to go ahead and get to it and add some gold. So I'm just going to styles. Let's grab one of these golds. And then let's start with the marble, and then we can add I can add some galaxy in there. That's looking quite pretty. 15. Okay, maybe I just had to get the crap one out of the way, I guess. I like that. All right, we're just trying to leave space here, kind of. But they already look really cool. Just the brushes have that depth and that transparency that just can make it look super cool without having to do a lot. Yeah, okay, so I'm happy with that. That's fun. Now, do I want to make maybe a new layer underneath? Maybe I should go ahead and have some like bursts, put my bursts in of the some color early so I can kind of just have an idea of that gradient tool, some kind of glowingness. Wait, cancel back. All right. Kind of like that glow. It's not too bright, but it's adding some like haziness. I kind of dig it. All right. Good. Ah, shoot. Let's see. What is this? Emerald. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to try to mainly stick with marble. I don't know. All right, which one did I use? I used this. I'll grab this marble. Not I keep calling that marble. Freaking emerald. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like that. This is 16. I like that. Okay, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, now we're getting in the vibe. I'm getting in the groove. I think I just needed to do less. Okay, so I'm using this color palette. This is one of my, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Emerald 9, and this is Marble 16. I'm not really labeling these properly. That's nice. Now, I'm like, this one I'm happy with. This one I'm vibing. It's a vibe. All right, make a new layer above that. Now I want to throw in some galaxy. Yeah, I want to put some stars in. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. I didn't really use this brush a lot, this galaxy, but I like that. That's fun. Okay, this one, we're turning out a vibe. This one is nice. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Look how pretty that is. The other one was messy. I had to get the badness out. Okay, that's pretty. I almost just want to leave it like that, but I could just add a little bit more. I'm loving it. Oh my gosh. And you like the sapphire wood, Sylvie? Oh, bless you. I'm like, so sometimes it's just less is more. I just have to have an editing eye, you know, but that's usually how it is like you just have to I don't know. Sometimes you just have to put too much and then scale it back, but you know, like when I'm doing live, sometimes it's just like I don't know. It doesn't work out that fast. I think I'm gonna get this color palette is actually quite pretty, and but I'm liking the negative space. That's what I need to continue with this this idea is just a couple color palettes. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna add some stars in here via maybe brush 6. So brush 8's a little bit more densely packed. This one is extra, extra. So maybe just 6. Just kind of, yeah. That's, maybe I'll just put a little bit over here. Okay. I'm going to possibly quit while I'm ahead. Okay, I just want to add some little cracks. So I'm just going to put a new layer and I'm going to go up to the marble because I know I have like some of these ones that has just a little detail of the marble. Let's see, not that one. Now that's too drama, the 24. Maybe just a little bit of the 25. That's pretty good. Ooh, it's pretty, but I just don't want to take away too much from what I've done. So this is 25. Where did it go? Okay, I think it's okay. Just tapping a little bit. Okay. I guess that's not too much. So if you have an opinion, let me know. With this is the last one. I'm gonna put it red. I don't know if I want to take it on or off, but now I'm happy with this. This could be a really cool digital background that I could, put a like a quote on or something. But look how gorge that is. I'm not even at 100%. It's got some really cool things happening. Okay. It's like a galaxy, emerald, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, thanks, Sylvie. I'm like, yay. Okay. And maybe I'm gonna do like one more. I wonder if I should put another burst of color. I don't know. That's gonna be too much. Like, what I like is some of the different, like, because I sampled these colors directly from Emerald. So, like, I love how some of them are more blue and some of them more like classic. It's like got all the different colors of emeralds. I really like that because I did do it from directly from the color. Okay, I don't think I need any more. Okay, save, done, whatevs. And let's see here. What time are we at? 10 after. Okay. I'm gonna do at least one more. Try to keep it snappy, but it's cool though. I like doing something like this online. I really need sometimes I need to just go online and just fill out the whole do the whole series, just hang out all day, whatever. But maybe not today. Let's hear. All right, duplicate layer, new layer, and we are going to do ruby. I think I'm curious to see how some of the lighter ones will look. I think it could be really cool too. I should try. But I know that ruby will look dope. So we're going to vibe with it. Get that dark color, as dark as pos. Let's go in here. Let's get that a little darker. All right. Let's pick maybe a lighter red. I like this one has more pink in it. All right. Make that a little bit lighter. Okay, so we're gonna delete that layer mask. Now, just gonna hit select all and cut. So if I had some of that layer mask, with some white in it, but if I want to cut that, I just need to make sure that black is in the background, and then if I hit select all and cut, it blacks that mask out. Yeah, oh Sylvie, yeah. So I'm in Plovdiv, Bulgaria, and yeah, I really do enjoy to work from wherever. It's a real pleasure and a real privilege. I'm like hashtag blessed. Thank you for supporting me in that. It's only because of you guys that I can do that. But yeah, and it also um, especially if you're doing something, like you love like this, it can be also uh just like I don't have to worry so much about finances and stuff because or if you go to a country that's cheaper and stuff, so I'm trying to live outside the US full time. There's but yeah, so I'm like fingers crossed. But yeah, so I'm in Bulgaria now, although they still have inflation and stuff too, but it's a bit of a treat. So but right now I'm bouncing around because I as a tourist, can't stay too long. But I love it, and I have friends here, and I'm a big what do you call it? Bulgaria, Plovdiv, actually, the city Plovdiv. I'm a big fan of it, and it's super nice. I mean, uh, so much history and all that. So yeah, I have to share some of that stuff. what is this? Red, ruby. Okay, ruby garnet, whatever. Okay, we'll hit ruby. And let's see here. So yeah, let's play with some of these marbles. Maybe one that's more fuzzy. But yeah, so now I'm doing my live streams mainly at night, which so sometimes if my brain is not like working 100%, that's why. Because sometimes my brain doesn't work that good at night. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, I picked one of these marble, and I want to kind of have one that's like fluffy, like a fluffy marble. So I'm gonna look at the different colors. So I have the same brush, but I can just pick a different color palette and see how it looks. I like having the two different colors of, yeah, see, ooh, and this one's pretty. That's quite rich. That's more of a brownie sort of dull one. But yeah, let's just, I don't want to make some kind of cloudy sort of things. That's number, what was I working with? 20, 23, that's quite soft. That looks like really glowing. So maybe for this one, I might start with like kind of a, do each one. I think maybe I'll do each one different. I like that. Kind of a wavy line with this one, which is number 23. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be too drama, but I don't know. I think maybe I'll just kind of break it up a little bit. Okay. So I've got two, okay, that's 23 with that red. And then I want to kind of, I think I'm going to take this red over here and play with another like brush. 25. This one is kind of nice. It's kind of inspired by the, it was inspired a little bit by the galaxy, except I used the, what do you call it? I used the marble, I must changed it around and then use the marble pattern inside that brush. But okay, I'm gonna try not to get too, that looks cool. I like how it also almost forms the crystal, looks like almost like the crystal style. Yeah, it's, I didn't even apply the layer style. It's just how that how it clouded there on that brush. So I think I'll just leave that. And I kind of did the, what do you call it, a bad thing. I left them all in the same layer, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. So I'm gonna make a new layer and put some gold. And let's go ahead and add one of my gorgy gold layer styles of the Celestial Gold Mine. And then let us, is that, oh, oh, this is kind of a, interesting, that brush. Sometimes it's fun to have the soft, see the gold on like a soft, using the soft brush. It's like just soft gold. I could maybe put it underneath. No, maybe on top. We're getting some, rather than it being like the sharp thing. And of course, when I know that I'm going to be doing, that's kind of interesting, like a layer style, like the gold on it, it doesn't matter which color palette that I'm using. Oh, hey, Nabil, glad to see you from Pakistan. Yay, I love to see. It's so cool whenever I can, you know, catch people from all over the world. That's so great. I love it. So what was I just, I'm doing 6. Some of those soft, I like how it looks like kind of a growth or something on it. That's kind of fun. I think I'm going to kind of play with that one. I like that. And then maybe I'll add some strong, you know, things. So this one was Marble Brush 4. So I'm just going to duplicate that layer and delete it. And then I'm going to add some, like kind of, I want some more, maybe some starry ones from the galaxy, something a little bit, oh, that's too much. Something to add a little bit of like, kind of like that though, but that's too much. I want some starriness. Even that brush 20 on Galaxy is really pretty, even with the gold. Like very nebulous. I like it. This is always a good go-to, that number 22. I love just some sharpness. Where's my sharp things? Oh, this one's kind of fun. So this is 19 marble, and it's really giving some of that spidery sort of marble. No, not love. I want to see some of those threads of marble. Okay, that's a bit interesting. But I kind of want to, yeah, I kind of want to connect them with this, like that a bit. That's kind of nice. This is a funny brush. Sometimes I have to go over it and then it'll like, okay. That's cool. It's different. Okay, so we're hitting a save. Now I want to pop in a layer style, maybe. Maybe I need, above this, maybe I need some dark again. I need to have a little bit of negative. So I'm gonna make a new layer. I'm just gonna get that dark and go hit like with maybe a one color, one of my marbles. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab marble 10 because I want to add some dark in here. I need things like, I need that negative space to feel that a little bit. I like it. Okay, hitting save. Now, and maybe in the red, I would like to see some actual stars. So let's put a new layer on top, and then I'm going to go back to my multicolor brushes, get some red. I think I used, let's see what, if I want to get lighter. I like this one. Oh, interesting. This number 9 is kind of very soft. This one is good for like meteors and stuff, but not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, okay, I'm definitely going to do this. I'm going to use this 13 brush, and I like the kind of dullness it gives, and then even the color palette is a bit dull, but I like just kind of maybe having a touch of that, and it's using that other kind of, the other more pinky kind of uh, pinky ruby kind of thing. So I just added a couple touches of those because I think it's cool. So it's on its new layer. We're hitting save. And then what did I want? I want some sparklies. I want some stars. I think we want to get the lighter color, maybe make this bigger. Yeah, maybe we'll just put a few stars in there. I think it's not too many though. Oh, I need some gold stars. I'm gonna hit a new layer, add my gold, and then Let's see what we got here. This is more of an illustrated brush, but I kind of like adding just a little bit of that. That's kind of pretty. So I'm actually feeling this. Oh, I didn't add any, I don't think I added any ruby layer styles, to be honest. So maybe I'm just gonna add just a touch of one. So I'm gonna add a new layer, and then I'm going to put, go ahead and put one of my ruby layer styles, perhaps. They're all quite a bit dark, maybe this 5. And then I'll just grab a marble brush and then just see what I can add in here, or something like a bit soft. Here you can see the layer style as I add it. It looks quite beautiful against some of the dark, but I kind of don't want to overdo this. Maybe I can put a little, don't know if it looks great there. So with abstract, there's really like, not such a right or wrong, but sometimes, yeah. I think I'll just add a little bit down here. I love how that layer style looks though. But yeah, I just don't want to fill up the whole thing. So okay, that's enough. We're happy with that. So we're gonna hit save. And what has it been? So it has been about an hour. What are we? Almost 9:30 my time. So I think I will wrap it, and then maybe I'll have jump on and fit some of the other ones another time. But so far, okay, so this is the amethyst that I did pre, which I actually just am 100% on board with how that turned out. I think also it's the lights. So I think I probably need to add a little bit of light to this one. My emerald has got a little bit of good light, but I could add actually some. And yeah, and then my sapphire, it's a little messy. So we will see, but I'm going to go ahead and um, gosh, some of that turned out just so pretty. But as you can see, the cool thing is that this is 0 drawing ability. So it's just experiment, just playing with it. But I really love how some of these turn out. So I might tinker with them, add some more lights, and then share them back again with you tomorrow. But I will go ahead and put my demo learning PSDs in my download file for subscribers. And the marble brushes are just out, so subscribers can download those, or you can get them on my website, and my Galaxy brushes too. And just message anytime if you have a question or a tutorial request or anything like that. And thank you so much. And thank you, Sylvie, for your comments, keeping me lifted up, keeping me motivated. That was super nice. So you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to bounce off and plot a lot of good things for next week for my site, for members, for my newsletter list. So if you haven't already subscribed to my newsletter, make sure you sign up for that, because I've got a lot of stuff I'm working on, and even new brush sets. And so I'm just super excited for this month, and really glad that Mercury retrograde is over. So I will see you guys very soon, and I'll be streaming Monday or Tuesday, but I'll put it on my website. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys very soon.